A charity event in Kansas City, stars all around, money being raised for a good cause, and in the middle of it, Travis Kelce absolutely butchering a throw like he's auditioning for a comedy skit, not an NFL team. Chiefs Kingdom? Roaring. Not with pride, with laughter. Because while Travis may be a beast on the field as a tight end, let's just say no one's drafting him as QB1 anytime soon. Insiders say even the ball looked confused midair like, "Where am I going, bro?" The Kelce brothers, yes, the full duo package, Jason and Travis, brought their usual chaos, charm, and big dad energy to the Big Slick KC Charity Bash. Jason's fresh off retirement, and he pulled up like it's a tailgate. Football in one hand, beer in the other, probably already halfway to being everyone's favorite uncle. He literally crashed the skit mid-joke, strutting in like, "What's up, peasants?" And the crowd went wild. Insiders swear the applause could have powered Arrowhead's lights for a week. And you know things get spicy when Heidi Gardner, SNL star and local legend, the queen of quick wit and unforgettable impressions, starts poking fun at Patrick Mahomes. She throws the first jab, casually asking which celeb he'd trust to hike the ball, like it's the most natural question in the world. The whole room paused for a beat. Then Travis immediately volunteered like it's gym class all over again, and he's the star athlete who just knew he's got this in the bag. You could practically see the confidence radiating off him, like, "Step aside, folks, I'm the guy you want for this play." But the fun doesn't stop there. The banter heated up fast as other big names started throwing their own hats into the ring. Paul Rudd, Jason Sudeikis, Eric Stonestreet, Rob Riggle, all the heavy hitters and fan favorites. Basically, Kansas City's honorary Avengers assemble right in front of your eyes. It was a star-studded lineup, a dream team of Hollywood charm and hilarious energy, each ready to prove they've got what it takes to get the ball snapped and rolling. Just as Mahomes was about to chime in with his pick, before he even got the chance to answer, the moment exploded. Because in comes Jason chasing the scene like the Kool-Aid man bursting through a wall. No huddle, no warning, just full dad mode activation, bringing that unstoppable high-energy vibe that changes the whole game in an instant. The two Kelces also did a little pass-and-catch session which, let's be honest, felt more like a bonding moment between two bros who suddenly have too much free time now that Jason's hung up his cleats. Since he retired after a 13-season beast mode run with the Eagles, the brothers have been spending more time goofing off and giving back. But while Travis is throwing wobbly footballs and cracking up crowds, somewhere across podcast land, his ex, Kayla Nicole, is serving subtle shade with a side of wisdom and sass. Yep, the girl's got a mic and she knows how to use it. On her latest episode, she gets real about what it's like watching your ex date, you know, the Taylor Swift. And instead of going full soap opera mode, Kayla actually dropped a bombshell. She thinks it's kinda beautiful when you could admit your ex's new flame is smoking. Like, okay, Missy, maturity level unlocked. But just when you think it's all roses and rainbows, she pivots like a point guard mid-play. Kayla goes from "she's hot" to "I've been cheated on and it wrecked me" in the span of a few mic drops. She doesn't name names, but the tea is definitely brewing, and it's strong. She talks heartbreak, Disney lies, and all that monogamy fairy tale fluff that didn't quite pan out. And let's be honest, the timing of it all? Suspiciously spicy. Insiders are whispering that she might be low-key calling Travis out for past foul play. Cheating. And you better believe fans are connecting dots like they're trying to solve a true crime podcast. Still, Kayla held it down with some next-level grace. She was basically like, "I want him to move on and crush it so I don't look like I dated a flop." Talk about turning heartbreak into a PR win. Meanwhile, Travis and Taylor are off the grid, laying low after their whirlwind of confetti, eras, touchdowns, and whatever romantic montage they're currently living. Sources say the duo's taking a step back from the public circus just to vibe, recharge, and probably eat carbs in peace. Meanwhile, Taylor is also eating charts for breakfast. Yep, the Queen just pulled the ultimate power move and snatched back the rights to her first 6 albums in a deal so iconic, even the Spotify servers probably had to take a seat. The moment the news dropped, the entire internet turned into a virtual dance party. Swifties lost their minds, playlists exploded, and Speak Now is blasting like it's 2010 prom night all over again. Streams went through the roof. Like, not a gentle climb, we're talking full-on rocket launch. Speak Now leads the charge with a 430% spike, which basically means the world collectively hit replay like it owed them money. Her debut album got a 220% glow-up, and even Reputation, the shady Snake era, slithered back into the spotlight with a 175% jump. Somewhere, Scooter Braun probably heard Look What You Made Me Do playing on loop and just silently screamed into a pillow. Insiders say the deal brought Taylor's drama-filled saga with Big Machine to a close. Remember when Scooter snatched up her masters and she went full war mode? Yeah, this is the part where she rides back in like Beyoncé in Homecoming, victorious, glittering, and owning everything. Taylor's been re-recording her albums like the music industry's version of a Marvel origin story, and now she's finally gets to say those golden words, "You belong to me." She's already got the debut album re-recorded and is diving into Reputation, which means we're probably days away from TikTok turning Ready For It into some wild dance trend involving glitter, betrayal, and maybe a cat. And she's not doing it from a place of heartbreak anymore, it's straight up celebration mode now. No tears, no drama, just Taylor vibing in her power era while the rest of us try to pretend we're not weeping to Back to December for the 87th time this week. But hold up, while everyone's busy replaying Taylor's discography like it's gospel, a blast from the past just slid into the chat like a nostalgic DM. An old-school Barbara Walters interview from 2014, freshly resurrected and causing a whole new stir. And not because of some juicy dating gossip. Nope, this time it's Taylor schooling the world on the double standards in the music biz, and honestly, she's been dropping feminist truth bombs before it was even trending. Picture this. 25-year-old Taylor, mid-1989 era, hair perfectly curled, eyeliner sharp enough to cut through the patriarchy, casually dragging the entire industry with a single raised brow. She basically calls out how dudes get hailed as lyrical geniuses for writing about their breakups, but when she does it, she's labeled dramatic, or worse, a stage 5 clinger with a notepad. She said, "Enough with the watch out or she'll write a song about you jokes. They're tired, they're dusty, and they reek of fragile egos." Barbara tried to do her usual eyebrow raise routine, poking around to see if Taylor still got romance on her radar, and Taylor was like, "I'm good thanks, just out here being happy and unbothered." Which in hindsight feels very, "I'm in my girl boss era, Barbara, and I've got Grammys to win." This throwback moment is now front and center in a new documentary digging into Barbara Walters' most jaw-dropping interviews. Yes, the same series where she once asked Oprah if she ever wished she were white. Yikes. That gem's back too, and let's just say it's not aging like fine wine. Speaking of things evolving and leveling up, Travis Kelce's squad just dropped some major news this Monday, and no, it's not about him scoring touchdowns. The Kansas City Chiefs star tight end is busy plotting his next big moves, both on and off the field. After announcing he's suiting up again for the 2025 NFL season, Travis is locked in hardcore mode down in Boca Raton, Florida, basically training like a beast while also sneaking in some quality time with Taylor. Last year, while riding high on the Eras Tour hype, Travis dipped his toes into acting. And no, it wasn't just a cameo or a quick walk-on part. This guy is serious. He nailed a multi-episode stint on FX's Grotesquerie, hosted Prime Video's Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity, and even crashed Happy Gilmore 2 like a pro. Basically, the guy's career is turning into a multi-platform blockbuster, and the NFL field might just be his warm-up act. Guiding this whole Hollywood hustle are his longtime managers, the Eanes twins, Andre and Aaron. These guys go way back with Kelce, like college buddies level, and have been in his corner since the reality show Catching Kelce aired on E! Back in 2016. Now, the twins' company, A&A Management, just got snapped up by 3 Arts Entertainment, a big-shot talent and production firm that basically means Travis is getting the deluxe treatment. The twins are all about turning athletes into mega brands and creative geniuses, not just sports stars, and 3 Arts is the perfect ride-or-die partner for that mission, with clients like NBA's Jonathan Kuminga, Denzel Ward from the Browns, and even Camille Kostek. These managers clearly know how to play the game, both on and off the field. What do you think about Travis's new potential career path? Do you think he's got the acting germs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.